right, welcome everybody. How you doing over here?
Hello.
All right, so I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Nairo. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna introduce each other one by one. So here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Aaron Nitmar.
Hey guys, my name's Little Z.
My name is Hanky.
Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Mr. Danish Butter Cookie.
What's up, guys? I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes.
What is up, everyone? My name is Izza.
Let's go.
So, if anyone has any questions here, I think we're just going to do a bit of Q&A.
All right, so the way this is gonna work, right, is that we did not really get brief on what to do, so we're just gonna go with the flow, which I think is very acceptable. So if any member in the crowd has any type of questions, whether it be about the YouTube stuff, maybe Smash Bros stuff, or maybe any kind of personal questions you want to know about these fine gentlemen, then go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hi, my question's for Zero because you were obviously a tournament player before you transitioned from that into being a Smash tuber. So I guess my question is, as someone who's been sort of in both scenes, how did the experience of being more of a content creator differ for you from being a competitive player?
Well, the thing is that being a player is. The way I look at it is that, okay, being a player is very stressful because it's a performance job, right? So like, when you're a player, you have to win because that's people what expect from you. But when you make a video, it's not so much about winning, it's more about expressing yourself. So I think it's like a different kind of fun. I think it's more entertaining and more dynamic. And you also allow yourself to get close to other people, whereas competing, I feel like you always have to kind of just focus on your own bubble. So I guess it's more anti-social kind of activity. So for me, content is more fun because, I throw out an opinion, people tell me stuff, and it's at least more engaging that way, right?
That was for you. That was your question.
I would agree with that.
Good answer.
Okay.
What got you with your original main? Like, how did you settle in on it? Like, did you have multiple mains at the first start, or did you just do one and then maybe switch after the years?
Is this question for someone or for everyone?
I actually don't have a main. I played anyone because I'm waiting for that Bear and Bird to come out. So I am not playing any specific character, but I will meme hero in tournament.
I feel like because a lot of us are like content creators, there's a lot less pressure to have a main. Like, I do a lot of videos playing online, so I try to play as many characters as I can and have all of them as some of my best characters. So I don't, except if I've played Wario because I liked his games, so that's how I chose my main.
I made Young Link because I like to throw stuff at people and watch them get hit by it.
In the wise words of Little Z, Samus is one of my best characters. So I definitely main her. And I also like to use bombs.
He likes to use bombs. Nice.
I'm with you on the bombs there.
So I usually only play one character for 90% of the time, and then I just play other characters for fun. I always try finding more mains or actually viable secondaries, but it's so hard to outperform your main character and actually find a new main. So I often just get stuck on one character until eventually one of my secondaries becomes good enough so I can switch.
I usually try to find two very simple characters. Usually it's Mario and Lucina. Get really good at those characters until I understand the basic fundamentals of the game, and then I try to choose a more complex character that I also have fun with, and usually it's Link for me.
Hi, this is actually for Aaron. Will you ever try to get back into modding for Smash 4 or Smash Ultimate?
Am I allowed to answer this question? I don't know. Right now it's really hard to do it. It's very locked down. If it becomes easier, then probably. I can't speak to whether it will be easier in the future or not, but I'm open to anything.
This is a question for all of you guys. I just want to know who your most wanted DLC character is.
God of War, Kratos. It's not gonna happen, but whatever. I really want it.
You know what? I really want Sora from Kingdom Hearts because I want Leffen to be upset.
I already got my most wanted. I've wanted Banjo for years, and we finally got him, so I am fine with literally anybody else. I don't care. I've already got who I want.
Okay, so my most wanted unrealistic DLC character is Avatar: The Last Airbender. He would be sick, but realistically, Waluigi or Minecraft Steve, which are both also not very realistic.
My unrealistic one would probably be Sly Cooper. I always grew up with those games. I felt like they're really well designed. It would be a great character. As for realistic, I don't know, maybe Shantae. I haven't really.
No.
Yeah.
Man, I don't got any realistic ones. I want Sora for Smash. Yeah, and Goku.
Is that this unrealistic Sora?
Yeah, man. I mean, Square Enix and Disney, come on. Oh, well, Cloud, you're right. You're right.
We'll see, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think Zora isn't that unrealistic, but we'll see. My unrealistic choice is Sans from Undertale, just, just for the music. And my a little more realistic choice is Link, actually Wolf Link from Twilight Princess. I always wanted him in Smash, but I don't think there's gonna be another Link added to Smash.
Hi. Hello. This is a question for Zero. I've recently started getting into Ridley a lot more, and I was wondering what was the best way I could maximize the use of his movement.
So Ridley's a character that has multiple jumps. So what I recommend is that you don't play him like any kind of fighter because he's a little bit more unique. Like not necessarily like Kirby because he has less jumps, but he also has a little bit more range. The way I recommend is that he's neutraler and up smash and his down throw are some of his best moves. So you want to focus on using those 3 moves the most. He also got buffed just a little bit, so now you're able to use side B for kills. Before it wasn't that strong, but now it's a little bit stronger, so that helps definitely a lot more. And probably the last thing I want to mention is that his up smash is better when you're facing backwards. So when you run, you want to make sure that you turn around, and then the up smash is going to come out a little better. They also made it stronger, so now you're able to kill people a little bit earlier, so that's very nice.
Yer. All right, what's up, guys? Lex still representing the 6. For all of you, what's your favorite Smash 4 moment? It could be a set, trailer, anything.
I honestly think my favorite Smash 4 moment was when Mr. R and Zero was playing finals at the tournament where you made a really crazy comeback off of a read with Diddy Kong, and then you up smashed them at the end on the top platform or something.
Was it Evo?
Evo. It might have been Evo, yeah. That was one of the craziest, most hype moments for me, at least.
Damn, my man threw him under the water. He was like, I really like that moment when you beat Mr. R. That's my favorite moment, too.
I don't know yet. I need some more time to think, so if you got something.
When Smash Ultimate came out.
Okay, my favorite moment was when Abadungo got the 1 frame punish, which was actually a 2 frame punish with the waft on Mr. R? No, Abadungo. He wafted someone. That was a 1 frame punish.
Probably 0 and 2 at Frostbite. That was crazy. It was really close. That was one of my favorites.
I don't.
Probably in terms of characters, probably the one that I felt was really exciting was when they announced Cloud Strife, because I was like, oh, they actually put a Final Fantasy character, and they actually put someone that's not really quite the Nintendo character. So when I saw Cloud, I knew for a fact we were going to get basically anything else in the following games because they have to continuously one-up themselves. So now when I saw Joker, I'm like, yeah, well, you know, they put Cloud. They can put anybody at this point in time. And now we have Microsoft characters. So at this point, the Nintendo bag of money here is unbeatable. So they're going to get anybody they want in the game. So it's a matter of like who can be in the game, but more so who do we want in the game. So that's pretty cool.
I actually remembered one of my other favorite moments. Remember MLG? When Nairo beat Zero?
I don't remember that. I forgot, dude.
Yeah. Respectable.
Wait, you remember Genesis right after that, though? Hey.
Okay. All right, next question.
All right, so I was wondering, like, who are your inspirations to doing Smash Bros? Like, who are your inspirations for, like, being where you are right now? Like, who are the people that kind of got you into Smash Bros as a franchise?
Yeah, I'll start with this one. My biggest inspirations back in the Brawl days were actually Rush Hour Smash, partly. That was Kitaro and Falls. I was always watching their content. VGBootCamp as well, when they put out their like tutorials back in the Brawl days. It was such a different time. But yeah, then when Smash 4 came out, I wanted to start streaming and doing YouTube, and I kind of got stuck with YouTube, so yep.
Yeah, I also kind of relate to that. Rush Hour Smash definitely started me off, you know, with their montages. Shoutouts to False. Man, he's a legend. He's such a good editor. And now he's got a new team, Team Zenma. Man, he's making moves.
Okay.
One of my inspirations for Smash, probably like whenever I like my school or like go to some camp and like they just have the game out and everyone will be playing it, and I'm like, dang, I really want to get good at this. And then I played it a little and realized that content creation was probably more my thing.
One of my main inspirations, as a lot of people probably would know, is Alpharad, because I started making videos like way back, sort of the start of Smash 4, and then there was a whole period where I was dead in between. But then at the very start, Alpharad was just making Smash videos, and then I saw that, tried to put my own spin on it, and then led me to where I am now. So shout outs to him.
I wouldn't say I had an inspiration. I kind of just made videos based on what I liked at the time. I went from Pokemon shiny hunting to doing like Let's Plays and stuff, and now I just got into Smash, so I was like, I'll just make Smash content, and that worked out great.
Probably my main inspiration was that there was this video like in 2006. This is super old, right? So it was like this combo video about this Falco player from Japan called Bomb Soldier, and it was like a Soldier of Fortune, the combo video. So then I remember, I'm like 10, 9, I don't know, pretty young Zero, right? And I'm looking at the video player and I'm like, wow, if you put a combo video and you put music, it sounds pretty cool, huh? That's a concept that I never heard before because, you know, it's like 06, like things like that were like kind of new back then. So that inspired me to at least put something out because I was like, I want to make something, not exactly the same, but at least motivate myself to put something out there. And then as the time went on, I would say probably some of my favorite creators in general are just, I really like, I will say not more on the YouTube side, but like I really like Avoiding the Puddle. His name is Aris. And you know, I just like the way he does content because like, I guess I don't like the vibe where like you try to always be like super nice to everything, but you can kind of be sarcastic about things. And I like that kind of style, which is where I've found myself more nowadays. And that's kind of, I feel like that motivated my content in the past like 2 years or so. So I'll say he's probably my inspiration.
I don't really know if I have an inspiration for where I began, but over time, my inspiration to keep going at least was definitely the fans' responses to my videos and just the general love from the community. And then that combined with all of the other content creators that also did better and better stuff. You know, you want to kind of keep up and also do a lot of good stuff with them. So, yeah.
Yeah, I actually forgot one of the biggest inspirations, which is this guy right here, Izza, in the Brawl times. Like his Link combo videos were actually legendary. And so that was Izza, Rush Hour Smash, and VGBootCamp for me.
Next question.
Finally.
All right, after 20 minutes. So I have a question for like all of you, right? So my younger brother right here just got eliminated in his tournament, right? And I just have a question. What advice do you guys have for the younger Smash community?
The grind never ends.
There's always a next time. There's always a next time.
Okay, in a bit of a nicer way of saying that, I would say just don't get discouraged if you go to a tournament and you go 0-2, especially the younger crowd, because that is like the prime time to be learning Smash. Like some of these, you can see some of Zero's videos, like 13-year-old player destroys pros, like all that sort of thing. But actually young Smash players, that's when your brain is like developing and you can actually learn so much. So as long as you've got the commitment and the drive, just don't give up.
So the way I feel about it is that, you know, how old is your brother? 12? Okay, look, see, we made a video about 13-year-olds destroying professional players, all right? So he could be the next 12-year-old. That's a great clickbait right there. So I'm very excited for that. So please actually beat someone. I will be the first person on that. But regardless, I mean, just don't be discouraged because, like, you have to get experience in a lot of things in life that you do may require talent, but not really because, like, practice and dedication actually outweigh talent eventually. So it's just a matter of putting in time. It's, with all things in life, you have to put a lot of time. If you're not actually getting in there, grinding about it, thinking about it daily, then it's just not going to happen. You have the power to make it happen, so it comes down to you.
Yeah, I want to say something to that. Everyone says like practice and dedication. So my advice is that you find the right people that you can play with. Find a local scene where you can really go every week or more often in a week, and make good players your friends and play them as often as you can. So you don't have to like travel to the huge events to actually get experience, but you can make that at home or near your place.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And I also want to say, like, you know, everyone says that experience is definitely what you need to become a better player, right? Because, you know, as a human, you're going to adapt by doing the same thing over and over again, right? But at the end of the day, all that matters is that you're happy and you're having fun. So make sure you prioritize that over everything. Okay?
So one thing I would do is you gotta set small goals for yourself. Whatever you're trying to improve at, if you're trying to improve at the game, get a really good player, or if you're trying to get into YouTube and stuff, just set small goals for yourself and reach those goals little by little. And that usually works better than trying to shoot for something huge right off the bat.
Okay, now here's my question, an age-old one at best. It's something I always love asking fellow Smash fans, but here we go. Who are some non-video game characters you'd like to see join in Smash?
Easy question. Okay, very easy question. So you said non-video game character? Very easy. I would like the Dark Magician girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you.
I mean, I already said Avatar: The Last Airbender, so I'll stick with that.
Blue eyes?
I definitely would like to see a Marvel character like Spider-Man or Iron Man. Probably Spider-Man, actually. Yeah.
C5 doesn't know.
I don't know. Goku.
Let's get Dwight Schrute in the game. That would be great. I'd love to see that. He'd be throwing paper at everybody and beats and stuff. Man, all right. That's my answer. That's my answer.
Hi, I got two questions. One's for Izza and one's for C5. C5, this is fast. When is Smash News coming back? And Izza, how long does it take to make an Arda video?
We don't talk about that.
It really depends on the character. So it can be anything from like 2 weeks for a very simple character like Lucina, and maybe a month for a complex character like Samus.
All right, I'm gonna try answering this question. It's probably not coming back anytime soon, simply because it wasn't that much fun for me creating Smash News, because like I don't know, just writing, trying to make a video about all these news that you can actually just talk about in 30 seconds, or just list the results. It wasn't that interesting for me. And now I'm kind of happy that we dropped Smash News, because with all the Smash drama going on right now, I really don't want to touch that.
So I play a lot of, well, all right. I play a lot of Robin, and I want to get into them a bit more, but I also realized like they fall off compared to a lot of characters. What is one thing that you would say to help me improve against or people that play rushdown characters like Mario, Joker, those sort of people?
This is for Zero. I'm not authorized to give advice. I'm not good enough.
Oh my God, you put me on the spot. Okay, so when the characters run in at you, you want to press jab as much as you can, because generally that's your fastest option, CQC. I don't recommend going for grabs because they're slower in ultimate, and block will just put you in a bad spot. So try to jab. If not, try to retreat, and you can jab again. That's one of your best options. Or you can run backwards and jump and forward it. You can also up tilt if you think they're gonna jump, because it's a little faster than sure hop upper. But in general, you're gonna be looking at specifically dashing back and jab. Like, don't even try to move, just jab in the spot. And that will actually stop a lot of people from dashing into you. Obviously, don't do it if they're like farther away than mid-distance though. Like if they're like let's say here's Robin and like here's Joker and he dashes in and then he's inside your range, then you jab. But if he's any farther than that, then you don't want to do it.
All right, so I can answer your question with 3 answers. The first one that you gotta know is that you want to cover the ground completely as much as possible. You don't want them to be approaching from the ground. Once you got that covered, they're gonna have to jump in. They either will short hop or full hop, so you're gonna have to call them out on them preemptively a lot of times. The second thing is that you want to know how to act out of shield. What is punishable, what isn't. So if you can't punish something, you gotta just let it go, you jump away, you reset, or you find perfect shields, and then you punish. The third thing is that if you don't really know how to deal with rushdown as any character, not just Robin, you should probably take a step back, play a bit of a simpler character, and just learn how to deal with them, and then it kind of transitions a little bit better for Robin so that you get your own style with it.
What's up, guys? I basically wanted to ask, in terms of like editing video, like a summary about how y'all go about it, and then is it like a team effort if you have like people helping you out? And one other thing, Izar, yo, if you're still doing classes, I would love for you to help me out with my Sonic.
I do.
Okay, yeah, and I'll definitely pay. But yeah, video editing is kind of a thing for me, and I want to know like how to make it shorter, and if it's like a team effort, if you got like a team helping you out.
So for me, for example, when I first started making videos, I want to say between like 2012, 2016, I did everything myself. So I did the thumbnails, I did the videos themselves were edited by me. Pretty much everything I did about the videos were about me. Then in 2017, I worked with one editor. Then in 2018, I worked with Alfred. Then in 2019, I worked with 2 editors. So the way I go about it is that for me, the flow of work is that first thing I ask myself is like, what will be an interesting idea that maybe no one else has done, or maybe that it will be interesting at least for people to watch. Then after that, you have to think about like, okay, all right, now how could this be a video format? Like how long are we gonna make this video? Are we looking at 20 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour? Then you kind of project yourself how long the project is gonna be. Then you have to ask yourself, how hard are we gonna edit this video? Like, are we gonna try to do like a magnus opus of videos where it's gonna take 3 weeks to make it done? Are we gonna do like a quickie? Are we gonna do like a two-day edit? It depends. You have to ask yourself like the scope of the size of the project from the beginning. And then after that, I start looking at like just how we're gonna make it happen. Like, do we need other people to make it happen? Can I make it happen by myself? And then you start kind of planning out early, and then you just make it happen as soon as you can. In terms of actual editing, it depends on the project. For example, there's projects where we needed like After Effects, we needed like a lot of Photoshop for like different kind of edits. We needed like, generally we depend on like Premiere Pro or like sometimes Final Cut Pro, depending on what we used to edit at the time. But like generally it depends on the scope of the project. For example, if it's like a simple, stream highlight or something like that, it doesn't really require too much. But if we're making like one of my big tier list videos, it takes like 3 weeks to make it 2 weeks. You have to go around asking people, talking to people, verifying information, and if you still get wrong half the video, it happens, you know. But it depends on the scope of the video. So that's the way I go about it, at least.
A few things on video editing is, first, you want to make sure of everything you need as far as like footage and whatever else you're going to put in it. Lay all of that out first, so you don't have to go out and like get something like in the middle of editing. So that way you keep your workflow like steady. And also, like you said, try to keep the quality steady. You got to figure out like, are you going to go in on this or just keep it light? And because one of the things a lot of YouTubers do is they'll put a ton of editing and stuff at the start, but then when you get to like the other half of the video, it isn't the same. So just keep whatever you're doing, keep it consistent throughout the video is what I would say.
So to answer your question, my Discord is filled with art of rooms. So art of Mario, Luigi, all characters. And in those rooms are a team of people, anything from top players to labbers to people that just want to help in general. And I usually start with scripting. I ask them feedback on like intros or how they describe the character, and I kind of just roll with the script and I edit the video myself, and then I post the video to them. They review it, they add stuff, they change stuff, and I guess I do it, but like they tell me what to change and add. And then finally, until everyone is satisfied with the whole project, then I make it public.
I pretty much do everything by myself. I've been doing videos, I think, close to a decade now, just on and off as a hobby and then as my job. What Zero said, all of the programs, Photoshop, After Effects, Premiere, I use all of those. I use Final Cut while I'm on the go. And basically, it's just what works best for the task I'm trying to do. You know, sometimes doing something in Photoshop is a lot easier than trying to like pull Premiere apart and try and do it that way. So sometimes it's easier to do it basically just use whatever program makes the task, and whatever you're trying to look good makes it also easy. Other than that, I do a lot of research, and I run things by some YouTuber friends just to make sure things look good if I'm questioning how something looks or something I'm trying new. But for the most part, 99% of what I do is all me.
My main tip for editing is just to make sure that there's something interesting happening at every point of the video, because otherwise no one's going to want to watch it. Like whether it's something interesting happening in the gameplay, like good gameplay, or something interesting in the voiceover, just if there's a couple seconds where nothing too exciting is happening, that's a chance for someone to click off. So just try and edit it down as much as you can. And I do all my editing myself still.
Yeah, I think you were asking about shortening the time it takes to edit a video. And if you want to improve your workflow, I think you should try becoming an expert on the software you're using. Like find out about all the small tricks you can do and everything the software has to offer. So just go to YouTube and look for how to edit faster with whatever you're using. That's my tip, because it really helps in the long term, even if you have to learn something new at first.
So, just wait for a second.
Can you speak a bit louder so we can hear you?
Okay. Well, this is for Nintendo, Aaron Nitmar, and Zero. Who is your main?
I think we can all answer that pretty quickly. Diddy Kong.
Okay, I also like to play Wolf. I like to play Lucina. And I like to play Joker now.
I said a second ago, well, more than a second, but Banjo-Kazooie will be my main when he comes out. Right now I play Pokemon Trainer, and I guess my hero is pretty warmed up just because he just came out. But other than that, I like to play the Sword Fighters, so Marth times 4, and yeah, I think that's everyone.
Fox.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask, who is your Smash waifu?
Okay, so how degenerate you want my answer to be? This is what matters.
Who asked?
Wait, did they take the microphone from him? Wait, where is?
Just who is the best out of, in your opinion?
Okay, but how real you want my answer?
100%.
Okay, I like Palutena because she got big ass titties.
All right, I have a better one. Zero Suit Samus because she's not afraid to show herself off.
Wario, still. Wario for them thick cheeks.
Bro, Ganondorf is where it's at, all right? Yeah.
Squirtle.
Yeah, Palutena, because she's a goddess. So.
Does Squirtle make you wet?
I am not answering that question.
Yo, DK can get it. Let's go.
All right, hello. I just want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Danish Butter Cookie. Cleanest videos I've ever seen. Very clean. But so a question for everyone is, what is one Smash character in Ultimate that you guys absolutely hate emotionally? Not because they're bad, just because you just hate them.
Snake.
So not because of the in-game thing or because they're broken, but just because the character emotionally. Okay, Duck Hunt, because he shouldn't be in the game. I don't know what to say. And I'm not allowed to say Mies anymore, so.
I hate Little Mac with a passion. I had a Smash 4 mental block, a Smash Ultimate mental block. I just cannot wrap my mind around that character. I hate him so much.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, I don't think there's a character I really dislike in this game at all. No, you know what? I don't like Jigglypuff. I hate Jigglypuff. You know, okay, I hate Jigglypuff. You know why? Because she's the kind of character that, like, either she's bad, and then if you lose to her, you feel bad. But then when she's good, she ruins the game. So it's just like, it's like either way, you're not having fun. And I feel like whenever I fight Puff, I'm like camping really hard, and they're camping really hard, and no one's hitting each other, and we're just kind of in the middle. 3 minutes go by, no one's getting hit, and then I'm just like kind of stressed the whole time because I don't want to get arrested. I don't know. I feel like I never have fun either way. Yeah.
I'm also gonna say Snake. His moves just deal a ton of damage. That's what irks me more than like his ability to throw projectiles and stuff. I also want to say Yoshi. I have two that I hate because he can just he can jump out of everything pretty much. I don't like that.
I love every single character except Rob. What even is Rob? He's not even a character.
He's a villain from Subspace Emissary, dude. He's from Smash, okay? He's the Smash character, the only one.
All right, if you're the president of Nintendo or Sakurai or something for like a day or like a week, and you could do anything you wanted, I'm talking anything you wanted to Smash Bros. Or any other Nintendo game for that matter, just go crazy. What would you do?
Okay, wait. Nerf Snake, nerf Zelda, nerf all the Links. I hate them all. Nerf Olimar. Actually, just remove all those characters from the game. Put in Minecraft Steve, Waluigi, Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm going crazy. Okay, someone stop me.
First thing I'm doing is that I'm adding 5 more Fire Emblem characters. And then I'm probably deleting Duck Hunt and putting another Marth. We're gonna put old school Marth and then new school Marth.
Toon Marth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would probably, to be serious, I would add more lag on the neutral air dodge. I would remove the lag from wave landing. I would add so that you can platform cancel with wave lands and attacks. And yeah, that's probably what I do.
I would remove trumping, get edge hogging back, so we have a brawl edge again.
I would just delete Olimar.
I would probably remove spot dodge canceling. You know, that needs a little bit more lag. Otherwise, I love the game, man, how it is.
I think I'd add subspace too. I liked Spirit. What was it? World of Light. That's what it was. I liked that, but it kind of just felt like event mode, and then they just put 9,000 event mode events in the game. So I kind of want something that has like an actual story, or at least cutscenes that have kind of like a flow, instead of just walking around a mini map, fight like that. That's what I would do.
Yeah, I agree with him actually. I changed my answer. I want subspace too as well.
I changed mine too.
All right, man, I started a trend. So Sakurai, get on it. Pay all royalties.
No, dude, like, World of Light, no spirits, dude. The ultimate challenge for the ultimate gamer. You see how much fun I had, man?
So you want me to hate the game mode more than I did?
That's why I don't play it nowadays.
Who is the most hype character to watch? Who is the most hype character to watch?
Probably Zero Suit at this point. For me, at least.
Give me some time. I don't know.
I think this weekend it is definitely going to be any hero that does well. I'm looking forward to some hero just making upsets with complete RNG, ridiculous stuff.
On that note, a hero is the most hyped character right now. Listen, I just can't wait till we have top 8, MKLeo versus Hero 444, and then he goes for the twack at 0%. Leo dies, loses the tournament, and it'll be the greatest moment of the whole community.
I would say Mario for sure, because he has a really cool combo game despite being a really like simple character. And whenever someone can do really well with him, it's usually pretty hyped to watch.
I think characters with not a lot of representation as far as like number of players who use them, you get to see a lot of the old faces in like top 8. So any player that's using a character that you would consider low tier, I think is really, really impressive.
I gotta say Joker. I love Joker, man. Love some good Joker gameplay. When you get that Arsene, best.
Okay, maybe this one is not the most hyped character for many people, maybe even not for me, but I really like watching a good Snake play because there's just so much happening and I appreciate a good Snake player.
I think we've just got one more question now, so who's got the best question?
They said that was it, I guess. Well, they're doing it, whatever.
Hi. If you were to fix Ridley, what would you add?
Can you repeat the question?
If you were to fix Ridley and make him good, what would you add?
Fix Ridley. You got it?
For starters, I will make Ridley heavier than Samus. What the hell were they thinking? Why is Samus heavier than Ridley? That doesn't even make sense.
You should just make down B insta-kill. Like, yeah, it does 60%, but it's hard enough to hit. Actually, make the hitbox bigger and just make it insta-kill. Make it the new thwack.
Make him as big as Hero's Magic Burst.
Yeah, so me and Isa didn't understand the question.
I didn't hear it, actually. What? Oh, for Ridley, I give him a frame 1 dash attack.
I would make his neutral air the size of the entire stage.
Remove his fireballs, because I hate playing against his fireballs.
I just wouldn't do it at all.
All right, I think we're done, guys. So thank you so much for anyone that came and asked questions. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.